Hello, boys and girls. Mrs. Gallagher here. I hope you all had a terrific spring break. Today, we are going to become entomologists. So we are going to study insects. So what I'm going to go do with you today, as you can see on your screen, we're doing the insect development worksheet. So if you want to take a minute and grab that worksheet, we'll do it together. So as scientists, we need to look for data in our chart. So we have to study the information, get the facts, and so we can answer questions. So let's go ahead and talk about, there's 3 different ways that insects develop or they grow. So we're looking at the top of the chart. I'm gonna see if I can highlight it. So you can go ahead and get a highlighter or just a pencil and go along with me if you'd like. So insects develop from eggs into adults in 3 ways. First one is called simple growth. I'm going to highlight that bold word, simple growth. Simple growth means as insects grow, only its size changes. This is how a silverfish develops. Have you ever seen a silverfish? They're usually by like in the bathroom. So think about you as a baby. You're a little baby, and we just stretched you when you were young, and then you still look like a giant baby when you're an adult. That is how it is. It looks the exact same. The only thing that different is the size that changes. So again, take your highlighter or your pencil and underline only the size changes. Okay, that was the first one. The second one is called an incomplete change. So I'm going to take my highlighter, highlight the bold word incomplete change. As insects grow, it changes in size and develops wings. A grasshopper develops this way. So again, we have that little baby. We stretch them until they look like adults, but they're still a baby. They look like a baby, but they're just real big. And this time, they grow those wings. So the size changes and it grows wings. So 2 things happen in that one. So pick up our pencils. So it changes in size and develops wings. So that one has 2. All right, and the last way, this is the way that we would actually get to study some insects in the classroom. So we would get larvae, and then they would change into an adult. So let's look. What is a complete change? Highlight that bold word. Complete change is the adult insect looks very different than the young insect. This is how a butterfly develops. So again, they all start out in that little egg, then it goes into its larva, which for a butterfly would be like a caterpillar. Then it would become a pupa, like in its cocoon, and then it would become an adult, look completely different. So in 2nd grade, we get larvae sent to us, and they're like yellow, purpley, bluish color. I'll have to show you a picture. And then it goes into its pupa, and it kind of wraps itself like a little mummy. Then it pops out, and it's an insect that is red and has black spots. Do you know what insect I'm talking about? If you said ladybug, you are correct. That's a complete change for a ladybug as well. So complete change, we're gonna underline, looks very different from the young. So they're completely different. So like how we look completely different than when we were babies, and then we were toddlers, and then teenagers, and then we look very different when we're old grandma and grandparents. So, all right, are we ready for answering the questions? And I love how on the side it shows you pictures too, so you can, that always helps. Number 1, what are 2 things that happen during an incomplete change? Well, I have to go up here to my incomplete change one and look. Do you see it? It changes in size and it develops wings. 2 things. So on your line, you would write, it changes in size and develops wings. So if you want to pause the video and write that down, that's why we underlined it, to kind of pull the data out of the information you're learning, you may. Go ahead and go on to number 2. So pause if you're still writing. If you're writing in complete sentences, make sure you start with a capital and end with a period. Number 2, what insect becomes a larva and a pupa? Well, we have to go look back up our chart. Larva. If we look at the pictures, this first one is an egg, young adult. Incomplete change is egg, young adult. Ooh, the last one, egg, larva, pupa, adult. What insect was that? Well, if we look down in complete change, it says the butterfly. So on line 2, we would write the butterfly. So again, if you're going to write incomplete sentences, it would be the butterfly becomes a larva and a pupa, capitals and periods. If we're just writing the facts, trying to write the word butterfly in my highlighter. Oh my goodness, this is much trickier than I thought. We're gonna keep going. Oh, getting a little crazy. Hopefully this is giving you enough time to write your answer. Oh. Okay, it didn't want me to cross my F there. You spell that word correctly. All right, let's go down to number 3. Number 3, what is it called when an insect changes only in size? That word only is a key word. So let's go find in our top. Simple change, simple growth, incomplete change, complete change. Which one says only changes inside? It's like a baby and we just stretched them and they became adults. Simple growth, very good. So you can write simple growth on the line. So I'm just gonna write S. And then you guys write the real words. I'm gonna write S and that kind of looks like a G. So simple growth is what we need to write on that one because it only changes in size. No wings, it looks the exact same. All right, number 4, how does a grasshopper change? Ooh, let's look at the pictures. And we can also read our chart. This is the one. This is a picture of a grasshopper. And here's the word grasshopper. So the answer is an incomplete change. So again, if you want to write a whole complete sentence, call the cops. A grasshopper changes by the incomplete change. Or if you're going to write just the facts, then you need to write the words incomplete change. And again, we learned that my highlighting skills, see, it doesn't even want me to do my eyes, are very tricky. So we're just going to abbreviate for me. You have to write correct words. Incomplete change. All right, how does a silverfish change? Number 5. Ooh, let's go back, look at our pictures, read our words. Oh, here's that word silverfish. How does it work? Simple growth, very good. So again, you need to write out either a complete sentence or just the facts. If you just write in the facts, you need to write simple growth. Oh my goodness, I abbreviated, but still my handwriting. Sure, you guys are using your best handwritings because scientists need to be able to share data for someone else to read. So we need to have good handwriting so they can read it. All right, number 6, how does a butterfly change? Let's look at the picture. Let's look at our data. And the answer to that one is, it looks very different. So the answer is a complete change. It looks completely different than when it was a little baby. All right, so butterfly changes by the complete change. So again, you're gonna write real words in your best handwriting. I'm gonna try my best with this highlighter I have to use. Put my abbreviations for C. And again, you can always pause the video. All right, the last one says the brain work. It says use a library book to find another insect that looks different when it has grown than when it's young. So think back to what we've learned. The one that I said just at the very beginning of the video, I said it comes and it's kind of like a purpley, blue, orangey larva, and then it gets stuck into like a pupa and it kind of curls up, and then it pops out and it's red with black spots. What insect am I talking about? Ladybugs, very good. And I'd also challenge you to go look back on 2 insects that we learned this beginning of the year. The bee and the ant. See which way those change. So give it You know, you might not have a library book on insects, but maybe you could ask Alexa or Siri, or you can do some research online if it's okay with your parents. So, well, thank you so much for being great scientists today. Thank you for using good handwriting. Thank you for underlining using your data. Hope you enjoyed it. And I can't wait to do another video with you soon. All right, take care.